Good evening, folks, and welcome. Ooh, let's see if things are working. Just a moment. Hey, folks, and welcome. Looks like it's slowly loading. Okay, there we go. Now it's all good. Hey, folks, and welcome. Zachary Quest, Moose, Jack Dina, Vexenex Ari, and so many others. Welcome, and I hope you guys are having a good evening. Aw. You seem to recognize that it was stream time, so now is the time to demand attention. Alright, so we're back with more Darkwood, and we're going to see if we can get through the game tonight. Hopefully. Oh, she's just kind of perched on the computer. The problem is that at the moment I stop scratching her head, she's going to mew for more attention. So as well... Oh, hey, let's see. Alisteros, thank you. Have a... And welcome. If it finishes super fast, then we might just do something like, Among Us. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, so getting my bearings, since it's been just a while. And I have my cat just demanding attention. Oh, okay, so I need to probably fix that compressor. I wonder if I got the parts for it, because I've got so many things. And I just keep trying to find places to store things. Right. You silly cat. So I was able to get my bolt pump action shotgun. So that's at least a good thing. Now, she has just demanded all the attention. And then I probably have to fix everything and then get through here. Hey, did I have some compressor parts or something? I want to say at one point I did. I have weapon parts, but that's not quite the same thing. Hey. She's just being very aggressive for attention. I guess I don't have compressor parts. I'm gonna have to make it through the night anyway. Scream for your people? Okay, if that's what you want to do. I wish you the best of luck with it. I'm just a little bit under the weather, Adcott. That's kind of why. So it's probably something that some more rest and such will do me good. But yeah, I'm a little bit just had a little bit of coughing and all that. So I will hopefully be better as the night goes on. The boy leans over his violin, lying next to his overgrown left hand. He plucks one of the strings with his right hand, clumsily trying to keep the rhythm. I'm sorry for asking, but do you maybe have something to eat? Hey, but you have your rats, musician. The boy stops strumming, carefully sets the violin down between his knees and holds the neck in his hand. I'm a wee bit hungry, and if you had something, anything... Here, have this rat. Maybe I should give it to the boy? He must be hungry. Oh, thank you, mister. You're so kind. I don't have anything. Nothing I can give you. The boy leans over his left side and reaches for something with his right hand. I hear a sound of a torn fabric. He passes me a piece of rope, which was part of his tattered clothing. It's kind of a rope. You can do a lot of things with a rope. You can do a knot, tie it, or hang your laundry on it. Yeah, I'm not giving him shrooms. That's you don't give people, especially kids, shrooms. Dang, I thought I had compressor parts. I hope I didn't do something dumb like sell them. All this stuff. Yeah, he's too young to do shrooms. Unlike my character, who's probably going to get beaten up. Roughed up by all the stuff coming in at night. But dang, I thought I had more stuff placed. No, this is not a date in sim. Especially not with the snail. This is totally not a date in sim, so yeah, no questions about that. No, we're not having that kind of game. It's a little messed up. Aw. You silly cat. I mean, technically yes, Reagan. But this is not a date in sim. Not anytime soon, especially. There, now you're locked in your room so you can stay safe. One second. Yeah, I think that was Senate34 who asks each time. Alright, night begins. I will try to just shoot it, although... because I have plenty of handgun ammo. Although I'm much more confident using, like, the shovel and so forth. Oh, hey! We got banshees. Where are you? Really? Ah, the lights came back on a little bit faster than I thought they would. I realized that using the moth thing right as I have another banshee was not exactly the brightest of ideas. It's a learning experience. Oh, hey, get away. I do not want to be wasting... Wait. There we go. I'm glad I didn't have light armor on. I know, with banshees, however, there's really not too much reason to not just hit them with a board. Yeah. Well, technically, like, the acidic blood upgrade with the babies can let them just die on that. Although usually you want to do a little bit better of not getting hit. But I suppose with the healing thing in effect, I'm at full health. It's all good. Now all I need to do is have my character fire wildly. Just shoot all the shadows. Uh-oh. Which one? I have chosen wisely. Although I was imagining that both lamps would go out. Oh yeah, I even have the drawback to make it Stormtrooper accuracy. Hey Ian, and welcome. Yeah, I technically should be using Molotovs as well. Dagnabbit. I'm pretty sure someone already has. I mean, strictly speaking, it's not that difficult if you avoid critters or, you know, you do combat just fine. I tend to mess up with it, so that's why I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon. Let's just chameleon it for the last hour or so. Hey, we finally got some dogs. This was a pretty uneventful night, all things considered. Now, I was about to scream at it to get off my lawn. Day 37. Usual stuff. By all the, God, I have so much reputation. It's crazy. I don't even think I need wires anymore. Eh, whatever. We'll just buy ammo and shoot wildly. Right, that's our Molotovs. Okay, so we'll just do that and then shoot wildly. Okay, so if I remember right, Old Shed, Sawmill. I think they said in the northwest were the elephants that I needed to meet. That's where we're going to be heading today. Yeah, because it was the cripple by the talking tree that's like, you need to get some oxygen tanks. But what do you know, there happens to be some elephants with it. In the northwest. Distinctly remember that. Even if my skills of navigating the swamp are not particularly the best. Reputation works with that particular individual vendor to just be able to buy things from them. Okay, worth it. Shotgun shell. Uh-oh. wow. That got a little crazier. Alright, let's put away our shotgun. Because I'd rather not just blow all the ammo. That's what our handgun is for. Hundreds of dead insects lie scattered about the body, but they didn't just die here. Someone has carefully prepared this scene. A giant dead centipede has been placed on the dead man's face along his nose. Oh, that's unnecessarily creepy. That was not my intention. Let's see. We need to try and find something to actually tell where we are on the map. Yeah, we just need an old man that says it's dangerous to go alone, use this, and gives you a handgun. Since the handgun's actually pretty useful. Especially since your first weapon is a board with nails. Aha, Swamp Cottage. Got some lovely barbed wire. Hey, hey. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. But I thought I reloaded. There we go. Fire wildly. It's the glare right there that's making that ringing noise. Looking at it directly is what makes it hurt you. Aw. I don't know the actual lore behind the glares, other than that it's a dangerous place in Darkwood. Oh crap. It's a little harder, I guess, to miss at point-blank range. Okay, how many... Oh, that's my last one. Alright, we're gonna have to go back. Go back to the good old days of our weapons. No, it really isn't quarter marshmallow. Oh, they got all those fun bear traps. And just when you think it's going to be safe to walk, that's when you trigger them. Yeah, but we need to see the elephants, so we're heading on in. Cottage is surrounded by a barricade made out of old furniture and rusty barbed wire, probably stolen from some fence. Well, perhaps. But not today. Oh, and they got glares as well. Wait, no, that's not the glares. That's the thing from looking at that. Oh. The elephants are near. You can even hear them. I know the moment that I try to YOLO this, I'm going to step right onto the bear traps. They're elephants with rusty barbed wire and bear traps. Hey, let's repair. Intense smell of flowers fills the air. Do you put bear traps in your flower garden? I guess not. You hiding stuff under your bathtub? Ah, hey, you are. Just rags. No one cares about rags. Thank you for fixing our generator. You can come in. Oh, I didn't know I needed to. Let's talk to the elephants. The air is filled with a suffocating sweet odor of rot. Who are you? The woman is wearing a heavy, ruined coat. Her voice is suppressed by the cracked gas mask she's wearing. Can't you speak? Did someone take away your voice? Two children hide behind the woman. The younger one eyes me nervously, cowering in fear. The older one just stands there motionlessly. You're not from around here. I would have recognized you. We may keep to ourselves, but I know everyone here. I would never forget your mug. The younger child pierces me with his eyes. The steamed visor of his gas mask betrays his rapid breath. Your gob looks like that because of this fiendish air, do you know? I bet you can't speak because you didn't keep your mouth shut when walking through the woods. Probably true. The trees and plains are simply beautiful here, and the bushes bloom gorgeously this time of year. But don't let the charm of this land deceive you. The devil lurks between the trees and he gets to you through your mouth and nose. The older child's grasp on his mother's hand tightens. He does not lift his gaze from one of the hut's walls. And? You're just gonna stand there? I know you want something, you leper demon. Cool, that's our new name, our character for it. We are the leper demon. You're not getting anything from us. I don't trust you, leper gob. Do you hear me? I don't trust anyone who breathes this filthy air. The woman stares at me intensely through the cracked mask. Did you take my Marcinek? Was it you who kidnapped him? Talk! Hey, what? He was the guy with the flamethrower, the psycho. No, that cannot be. The woman stares at the floor. Her greasy black hair drops down on her mask. It's impossible. Stupid child, he went out and never came back. He was on about how his granny will take him mushrooming. I have no idea where I told him he cannot go outside. I told him the devil will find him, take off his mask, and take him away. I have to go check the snail's house, actually. I would look for him, but she lowers her head even more, as if observing the dead flies stuck to her coat. You want my trust? Bring my Marcinek back. My stupid Marcinek. Find him and bring him home. Here's the key to his room. He'll spend a lot of time there recently. Maybe you'll be able to find something there that will lead you to him. The woman takes the photo and freezes. No, I don't know who that is. I remember this road. The woods devoured it about 3 years ago. It used to lead to our village. I walked it to school. Oh, I guess now we have to go to that mushroom glade. The woman stares to the photo, hypnotized. The road home. My road home. Apart from these two here, and Marcinek, there's one more boy of mine, my precious darling, a blessed child. The woman rests her hand on the oxygen tanks of the children standing beside her. His love fills our tanks with clean air. I don't think it works that way. For this, we are forever grateful to him, for the clean air, for the oxygen tanks, for these beautiful masks, and the book in which the devil has revealed his true image, along with his evil plan. My son took it away from the trees with his own hands, and brought it here to us. Alright, well you have a great night, the arrow in your knee. You're just like these lunatics who roam around the woods searching for God knows what. There used to be more of them. Guess most of them starved to death. I remember when they appeared not far from here. Must have been around 2 years ago. Around 24 of them. They were led by these 3 weirdos dressed in old rags. They set up a camp at the marsh. there between the trees. They watched our house, stared right into my windows, the oddities. I thought they wanted to kidnap my children or harm them in some other way, but when the night fell, I lost sight of them. There was no one there in the morning. The youngest child, hidden behind the woman's back until now, finally finds the courage to make a small step toward me. One little bear ate a little soup. A faint voice could be heard. Then another came and... Quiet. The woman smacks the boy in the back of his head. The punch is so hard the hood of his rubber cloak lands on his masked visor. Not now. Not in front of a stranger. Something exploded in the northeast part of the swamp. Made the ground tremble. God knows what it was. I see you're curious. Investigate it if you have a death wish. I think it happened in the junkyard. Oh, that's a lovely bedroom. Okay, mushrooms. An old doormat. I think someone uses it as a bed. Alright, we got ourselves a map. And some mushroom drawings. Alright, so I think that's everything here for now. I'm sure they'll remember to switch it on when night comes. It took up a good bit of time. So now, I need to try and actually get to the other places and do stuff. Hopefully we don't get cornered in trying to make it through here. I think I barely went through that. Okay, let's dig. Hey, wait, that's like the key, another one. I don't think it's of any use. Man, so all I needed was to just take this guy's key all along. And I could have skipped all of Chapter 1. Alright, we have a good night, Arrow. Alright, so we're by the sawmill, we need to go right. And then we'll reach the cottage. And that should give us enough time to take the whole shortcut and get back to our base for nightfall. At least hopefully. And then we can check out the mushroom glade tomorrow. I want to say that I saw compressor parts. Like, I don't know. I know that there was a lot of stuff in the junkyard. But I don't know if it was something that I picked up or if it was something I didn't pick up because I didn't have space. Oh hey, they're all crushed and everything. Big Snail, did you do this? Like, you could have just gone left. Oh goodness, that's a lot of stuff to read. Okay. Okay, something about a radio tower. He's also hungry. He's also going crazy. He's visiting the junkyard. The snail is gone. Okay, radio tower. A lot of rusty radio equipment is strewn on the floor, old recorders and destroyed tapes. Everything is covered in goo dripping from the leaky ceiling. A dry corpse overgrown with small roots. Yeah, this isn't... Oh, that's pretty creepy. Why do I get this sneaking suspicion it's gonna draw things to me? You are... Huh. Man, all those poor snails. Like, the big snail just needed to go left. It's not that hard. Wait, they said 477? Oh, it's those vines. Better not go that way, lest I, get killed by those traps. Okay, so I can just skirt along the lake. And then make it to the shortcut back to my base. Oh yeah, those vines are pretty nasty. Like, they took me from full health to 0 pretty quick. Just because I wasn't paying attention to them. Hey, tuna fish pancakes. Oh crap. Yeah, we don't want any of that. Wait, so how do they look then? Yeah, well, we don't want any handouts in Darkwood. That's not how this place works. I don't know, he was able to at least keep, try and spawn a second one. Just not very well. But I also need to check that junkyard, because I'm like 90% sure I've come across compressor parts. Hey, it fits the creepy place, the creepy vibes of everywhere in the forest. Alright, repair everything. Make another lantern. Great, now I have more handgun ammo so I can fire wildly some more. Oh, nice. Mine's still perched on the computer, but she's not nearly as eager to make noise and everything at the moment. I'm glad that you're back. Oh, I guess you're not hungry anymore. Good chat. I'll just lock you back in your room. I say that, and now she's just kind of making her way over for attention, or turning her head, basically saying, I want attention. I've had this other lamp all this time. Well, time for some interior decorating. After all, I still have an hour of game time. Alright, best lamp. This is where the real action of the game takes place, as you try to decorate your hideout as best as possible. I'm glad you don't have to worry about wires or anything for these lamps, otherwise this would be a bit unfortunate. It's a shame you can't actually repair your barricades other than just like taking them down and creating new ones. It is slightly disappointing about that. But you still get stuff back. At least a little bit of the resources for dismantling. Oh yeah, there are a lot of night events. And some of them can be quite nasty. Huh, well, you better keep it bright because there's unpleasant shadows waiting to take you out. Yeah, you should definitely attack that one, and not over here. Although I prefer they don't destroy things. Hecknabbit. What you breaking down this time? This? Okay, so you're not breaking that. Oh. I always eat bugs. Get off my property. Oh well, I guess if they're breaking something else down, then that's okay. Hey, that wasn't one of the things that was okay to break. Wait, what? Oh, I wonder if it's the thing that spawns worms. Oh, crap. Hey, wait, why are you trying to break my windows? No, 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 no. I don't like that. Don't do that. Wait. There we go. Now. Goodness, what is it now this time? Oh, Raphael, thank you for the sub. Oh crap. Oh crap, and I don't have any more boards on hand. I still have plenty of boards around the place. Well, that's why I have this lovely wall, hole in the wall over here. It's like, come in the right way, folks. There's not even a door. Activate our chameleon powers. As long as we don't move, they can't see us, just like T-Rexes and all that. See? Perfect thing. Day 38. As long as we have chameleon powers, nothing can stop us. And of course, the other side gets all the stuff with the worms. Yep, slowly making it through. Just filling things up and then heading on out. We'll try and do the mushroom glade first and then see about trying to hit the junkyard. They find it at the supermarket. We can't reach it because of the trees, but since they live here, they have access to it. At least I'm assuming that's how things work here in Darkwood. All ready for another night. Okay, I guess it's just in the oven room, and I don't need anything from the oven, since all my stuff is maxed out there. So, all works out. Although I suspect I'll come back and I'll find that the entire thing has spread. Okay, mushroom glade's over there. Let's be on our way. Adventure awaits. Well, apparently they've been kidnapped by mushrooms. Hopefully this isn't some sort of Mario Brothers thing where we find out, but your elephant child is in another glade. Oh, cool. 5 a.m. of what night, Arrow? Did you just start playing? And, like, are you playing the first one, or...? Oh, that's... I wonder if there's something that was in that pile of worms. Alright, come on, burn yourself out. Oh, no. There wasn't a need to do that. There we go. Okay, so just a crate. Nothing particularly useful. We'll take the wire just in case. Alright, kiddo. We're looking for you. Unless we get distracted by things. Footprints. Ooh, some footprints. Let's follow them. Corpse. Something mauled him not long ago. It is awfully thin. Blood-stained rock. A piece of neatly cut stone. It's covered in blood. Someone probably used this as a weapon. Alright, kiddo, we've got our alcohol, we've got our bloodstained rock. We're all ready to try and help you. Unless we get distracted by more stuff. But what is happening? They lock themselves in the basement. Oh, that's just lovely. To get food. Would have been nice to have some stones at this point. Okay, those are the footprints from before. Well, this is unfortunate. But fortunately, I can pop one without triggering the actual poison. But only one. That's our freebie for the day. See? That was not the wisest choice. You have chosen poorly. Also, I have poison vulnerability, so stepping on these things is not a good idea. Just to say, I'll probably be stepping on a lot more of them. Everything inside the mushroom was covered with fungus. Key on a key ring. Drawing of 3 flowers etched on the key ring. Oh, and some pliers. So... Oh, hey, someone's there. Don't mind me just looting your place. Mushroom Granny. Mushroom Granny just smoking and peacefully. An old woman sits on a weathered rocking chair. Her sleep is deep and peaceful. A handful of ripe mushrooms grows out from beneath her thick hair. Try to pick a mushroom from the woman's head. Wake the old lady. I'ma wake the old lady. It's awfully rude to eat people's mushroom hair. The old lady slowly opens her eyes. For a moment, she stares into space with an absent gaze. Finally, she becomes aware of my presence. Wait, you're not. Her empty eyes now take on a questioning expression. I didn't expect any guess. She throws a nervous look at the door on her right, then gazes around the mushroom-infested house. She relaxes a bit. I suppose you won't tell me what you want? And you want something since you're standing here in front of me, right? Eat the old lady. This is pretty aggressive. Point your finger at the door. It's the door to my chamber. There's nothing that would interest you there. The old lady puffs her cigarette. Yeah, she's relatively normal for all the stuff. Maybe she just kind of, like, glued them under her head, and she's not actually, like, some mushroom mutant. The old lady puffs her cigarette. Come back when you remember what it is you want from me. Like how it just keeps saying to eat the old lady. Yes, it's a stone. You can probably find some good ones here because of the quarry nearby, but the woods have surely devoured it by now. It was in the southeastern part of the swamp. Why are you showing me this? The old lady examines the photo. Her thoughts wander away. I remember cars driving along this road, and then they closed it. They set up a fence and a gate. Both the fence and the gate got devoured by the woods eventually. I think that's how it was. The woman takes the photo into her hands. Lovely boys, all they have left is their father. We're not gonna eat the old lady. That's very wrong. I might have done all sorts of other horrible things, but I'm not gonna eat an old lady. A torn, empty packet of cigarettes? Bring a fresh one next time. The woman examines the drawing on the packaging. Is it our quarry? Ah, yes. It's the one located in the southeastern part of the swamp. The old lady takes the drawing and squints her eyes. Yes. You're his father? Or brother? Or cousin? Or nephew? He came here a few days ago. He was very nervous. He hid in the corner and stayed there for what must have been the whole day. He relaxed at the end. I think he likes it here. I like when he's around too. He enjoys drawing, although his drawings are not very childlike. The woman casts a nervous look at the small window overgrown with mushrooms. This forest is not a place for children, nor old people. It's a place for the likes of you. I saw some villagers through the window yesterday. They were hiding right there. The woman raises her hand with great effort, pointing to an unspecified place with her trembling finger. They were hiding, but I have a keen eye despite my years. I saw their hungry, hollow eyes. I know what's on their mind. They want to devour me and my house. At first I thought you're one of them, but you seem like you can control your, appetite. Get rid of these hungry madmen. The old woman lowers her voice to a silent murmur. Do a good deed, son, and get rid of them. I don't know where they live, but you're young and strong. You will manage. I'm sure you'll find some clues near my house. And if you make them go away and the child will be safe, I will let him return home. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we're not eating the old woman. Alright, it's 11 a.m. Time to kill some villagers, I guess. They're encroaching on an old lady's house. I'm not exactly sure as to whether it counts as cannibalism if they're like mushroom people, but I'm still sure it's pretty bad and wrong. Alright, so I said the quarry. So let's try to get over there. Yeah, they don't even ask first. They just eat the old lady. That's very rude. That's incredibly impolite. So instead, we're going to do the polite thing and go butcher a bunch of villagers. Do not get yourself trapped. Wait, what? How am I getting my character trapped? Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess he just wanted to give me a rock from before. We don't want you here. Fuck off, you hear me? I heard you. I just gotta do some, like, intimidation thing and be like... And then just tell him I don't want you anywhere near Granny's place tomorrow. Or the day after, just as we managed to break through. Hey, hey! Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So it's 3 stabs. Oh, whatever. I got a gun. There we go. Oh, I can just roll a rock into their place? Or I can personally make sure that they never mess with Granny again. I know. You definitely shouldn't bring a pitchfork to a gunfight. Hey, why do they need to eat Mushroom Granny when they got a potato in this backpack? See, it's a perfectly good potato. That can feed the village. It looks like the only way to the old quarry. Okay, so, I see. Wood beam, examine. Come on. Why can't I examine it? The beams are old and soaked in water. They probably support some giant stone, but a solid blow could shake the whole construction. I'll probably do that once I go through here. Hey, hey. Uh-oh. Dang stormtrooper accuracy. See, they got 3 potatoes. This is highly dubious as to whether or not they actually need to eat some old granny's old granny. See, look at all these potatoes. I'm not sure how easy it would be. But I'm sure we'd find out. Alright, we have a great night, Vexenex. See, all these potatoes. I find their stuff dubious, their claims of needing food. Just like make some French fries and all that. And then I'll get you through the day. Ah, so that looks like everything. Alright, so the boulder might fall down at any minute now. I must be careful not to trap myself in the quarry. Huh. I guess it'll just fall down on its own then. So, does it, like, fall when I'm off screen or something? Wait, what do I need to shoot? The one final beam. I don't think it actually has a health bar. Yeah, it doesn't have a health bar. And it says it's going to fall at any moment now. As long as I don't trap myself in there. So I don't know if it's just something that will happen at any moment. Wait, I have to shoot the rock? I don't think that's a necessary thing, but I'm gonna shoot it for style points. I got bullets to spare. I got a gun. There we go, we have shot the rock. I probably have a bunch of bullets to spare still. Well, there's no actual health or durability on the beams. Like, there was all three of them propped up, but then once I did that, they just died, so to speak. Well, the rock, if it's still alive, is someone else's problem. I did my part. And what news? Have you gotten rid of this greedy mob that wants to get me? The old lady smiles, revealing her white, toothless gums. She leans in her armchair and grabs me by the hand heartily. I feel a white goo seeping from her hand, smelling of mushrooms. You're a good man, Sonny. The woman produces a small key from under her skirt. Here, take the boy to his family. He will probably be safer there. And come back tomorrow. I'll give you a beautiful gift for the trouble. It's still giving me eat the old lady. Uh-oh. I need to get out of here. The boy is standing under a wall overgrown with enormous mushrooms. He's visibly scared. His lush mop of hair veils a restless, wide-open pair of eyes. The kid is whispering, as if reciting something under his breath. The boy cowers and presses his back against the soft wall, which starts to ooze a white goo. Kneel and extend your arm towards the boy. At least I don't have the thing of eating the boy. The boy is terrified. Slowly, he slumps down the wall to the ground, curling into a ball. The murmur turns into a loud recitation. One little bear ate a bowl of soup, then another bear came, and there were two. 4 little bears made a sudden pow, and along came the 5th and took a little bow. I wonder if that's a code. 1, 2, 4, 5. Put the boy on your back and lead him to his family. When I take the boy into my arm, he starts screaming, reciting the rhyme over and over. 1 little bear ate a bowl of soup, then another bear came, and there were 2. 4 little bears made a sudden pow, along came the 5th and took a little bow. This is going to be a long journey. We're going to Oregon Trail this. Hey, cool, I can teleport. You brought back my child. Yeah, I think it was like in the shed nearby. Or in their house they had a code as well. Marcin, where have you been? The boy stares at the ground in silence. Come here. Marcinick walks towards the woman, nervously plucking at his old torn sweater. Look at you, where's your mask? And the gas tank from your gracious brother? His love protects us. It fills our lungs with clean air. And this is how you thank him, young man? Your childish behavior made him very, very angry. Now we will all have to apologize to him for your stupidity. The 2 kids standing behind their mother flinch. The woman grabs the boy's hand and disappears in the hallway. After a while, she comes back with an oxygen tank. Take it. It's a tank for you. It will protect you from this devilish air, the devil's breath, and other evils lurking in this foul place. It's the only thing I have and the only thing I can give you. The tank is a little rusty, but seems intact. On the side, I can see some unintelligible scribblings. The valve opens with a little resistance, but I don't hear the hiss of air. It's empty. Do not open the valve without need. You will only waste the clean air. She pushes my hand away from the valve and closes it hastily. May it serve you well. Alright, so that's like half of what I need. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it back to my base in time. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. Stamina pills. Save me. Hopefully they do save me. It's looking like they're lasting at least decently. I left them with potatoes. I don't know what you're talking about. Those potatoes are delicious and nutritious, and it will solve their hunger problem. Yeah, now I just need to get the compressor parts. I'll go to the junkyard and look for them again to... because I'm pretty certain I saw them there. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. That's also true. So on the plus side, hopefully the rock fell after the I left. Otherwise this is going to be kind of hilarious if it turns out the rock didn't fall and I lied to her, Granny. I'm glad that you're back. Okay, well he's not hungry, so... maybe he learned to hoard his rats instead of asking for food. Hey, Grimchild. This one is about surviving in a creepy Lovecraftian forest of which all sorts of bad things try to get you in the night, and while you're exploring during the day. But the night is when things become worse. Much worse. Which, by the way, is about to happen right now. Empty oxygen tank. We're going to hold on to that. Sweet! We even got, like, the creepy lightning bolts arcing across the sky as we get attacked during the night. 500 style points. Wait, the worst night of the game. Every night's the worst night of the game. Wait, I don't need to fill it up? Because it says it's empty, so I presume I wouldn't be able to use it to go through the underground tunnel. Like, I'm assuming that that's what the compressor is for. Oh, it's probably a dog. Hey, rude. Definitely not appreciated. So we'll go back to Granny first so that we can see what she had as a gift. Also to see if we actually did stop the villagers or if we were a dirty liar. And then we'll try and check the junkyard. And then see about using that code. So the hard part is actually making use of the time, because it goes back to night pretty fast. Alright, well you have a great night, Jack Dina. And you too. Well, alright, I probably butchered that, but you have a good night as well. It's a pretty quiet night. I say as I jinx it. I like how immediately once I say that, it's become crazy. That's why you don't say anything. Oh crap. Got another. Just get a few nails and, you know, do some interior decorating in the middle of the night. Also, they broke my barricade. Good times. Actually, the chameleon thing should last the night. It is pretty OP when it works. Day 39. Alright, let's actually... I don't need a handgun frame. Put our oxygen tank in there so that we don't forget that it exists. Also have that dead rat. Not using the axe much, so I'll just put that up. And then just sell off all the garbage that I don't need. Alright, perfect. Then that should be more than ample stuff to be able to make it through the day. So first things first, let's go check on Mushroom Granny so we can see what she was going to give us. So then we quickly do that. We'll go to the junkyard. Hopefully we'll be able to actually see if we weren't hallucinating and like forgot the compressor parts. Because I think once I get an oxygen tank, I should be able to finish this episode pretty fast. This chapter pretty fast. Well, she's rocking, so presumably she's alive. Hello. I barely see your smile through the cigarette smoke. I made this for you. Here you go. The woman grabs a thick woolen sweater from behind her chair and gives it to me. Winter is coming. May it serve you well. Aha. Eat the old lady. We can still eat her. Well, I sometimes have the lantern equipped and sometimes not. Prevents bleeding. I don't think my character actually bleeds in that sense. However, I'm keeping it for sentimental value. Exactly. Okay, junkyard's dead north. Oh crap. Not sure what that is, but don't sound good. Because yeah, there were a bunch of places that I could dig for stuff. And they had a lot of goodies. I was pretty certain I'd taken anything of value. I can dig here. Oh, well, yeah, there was some stuff that I got from here. Guess that's the one from earlier. I was pretty certain there's more stuff that I dug up. I looked through in the junkyard. I could be mistaken. Scrap metal. All sorts of scrap metal. Wonder if that was everything. And I was just thinking that I saw compressor parts. Well, yeah, but we're not gonna do a Wolfman thing and eat people. That's his shtick. Mine is brutally killing villagers that are trying to eat mushroom grannies. Not suddenly betray them. Oh, there's another part that I could potentially dig. Maybe I searched that one. Okay, so there's two of them. So I missed these two. Curses. Yeah, we're gonna go over and do the 1, 2, 4, 5 thing. But first, a little bit of drugs, just so that we can make our way through. So after all, we're gonna need our stamina pills, just so we can make it over. I think it was the old shed that had it instead. Hey, Mr. Squiddy, welcome back. Oh, I need to go south from here. Aha, so this was their secret supply shed. The air is dreadfully rancid and stuffy. The heavy, sweet smell of the flowers mixes with the stench of rot. I'm doing pretty well. A little bit under the weather, but otherwise fine. Wow, I actually needed parts. That would be really useful right now. Oh, jeez. Decaying corpse, probably of a young boy. Empty oxygen tank. Oh, hey, now I got 2 oxygen tanks. Pages are glued together, creating a rotting clump of paper. There's a note at the bottom, radio tower. At the top, I can make out the words devil horns, and the rest of the words is unreadable. Yeah, so there still is that radio tower. A tractor? Why not just like a car or something? Like in Fallout. I think it's Fallout 2 that you get a car that you can just drive around. Which is awfully convenient for getting around, but not so much for any of the other stuff. Since you have to make sure that you get fuel for it. Anything else that you guys have in this place? Ah, okay, so she locked him in there. And he'll never get out again. So then I think I'm done there forever. Alright, let's repair my shovel. I'll go back and see if I can dig in the junkyard. I should have enough time. At least I hope I have enough time. Okay, so that's that swamper from earlier. Why not a unicycle? Travel the swamp in style with your own fancy unicycle. Wait, what's... Ah. I can't interact with it. I don't know if it's one of those, like, mushroom men things that it's just showing the outline of them. But normally they'd get up if it was an actual enemy. What about a unicycle that becomes all of those things? And then you can travel no matter what the circumstances. Alright, a unicycle pulling a tractor, that's definitely the best. Right back to the junkyard, and then hopefully that last one has something of interest. So otherwise, we're going to then try to see where else we can get some compressor parts. Which I don't know. I think the only other place we haven't looked is that radio tower. We can try to go there as well tomorrow. Alright, there we are. Alright, get some creepy fog just so that we know that coming out here was not a good idea. But whatever. This appears to be the last thing out here. Oh, they were here. I guess then I was on the right track for the wrong reasons. I thought I already had picked up compressor parts. And that's why I was dead certain that I needed to check through there. Well then, we can get an oxygen tank. And then we can finally burn down the talking tree. Because we are a very classy and very upstanding moral person who does not eat grannies. We've established that at least. Yeah, we're going to make kindling of it. Gonna have one big bonfire. Of course, we have to go through another night. No, 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 no. Get away. Another swamper. It's not even worth killing these guys. Just go back to your home. I mean, I have plenty of close friends that I know in person. We play games and such, and Dungeons and Dragons and so forth. We even played some Among Us recently. So it was pretty good times. Uh-oh, those vines. So that was what it was all that time. I could refill any empty oxygen tanks here. I refilled all the empty oxygen tanks. Tank filled with oxygen. Swanky. Now we're all ready to go burn a tree. Something, preventing forest fires and whatnot. But in this case, I'm going to say it's justifiable. Well, we have to take out the tree because it was coming right for me. I have no choice. Well, this is definitely the most evil of forests. Is it you? Yes, it is, but you don't have any new dialogue, so I'm locking you back in your room. I've already answered in the affirmative, Ocho. Yeah. Little mutated musicians that don't have new dialogue get locked back in their room. Because we are a great surrogate parent. Maybe both. Maybe you weren't paying attention to your amnesia. So the real question is trying to go to the radio tower or just burn down the tree. I'll probably do the tree since that will get through the objective. Yeah, arson also gets a huge point. We haven't gotten a mission to burn down a radio tower yet. Well, I mean, I suppose if I do have the option to cause a forest fire, then I'll take that option. Yeah, but we can't really do propaganda because our character's mute. Can't really do radio with sign language and all that. At least not without someone speaking as to what's being said. Effectively. And, wait, I suppose we could have the snail as our radio host, but... even so, we'd have to go find where the snail went, recruit him, have him sign a, probably a generous contract to be our radio host. Well, the snail was talking just fine when we met him. It's gonna be lots of dogs, I guess. Or maybe the dogs are just being rude and staying on the outskirts. Wait, I didn't think we had some problem with our jaw. I thought we were just mute. Well, I guess as long as they're just breaking down the left part of the place, then it's okay. It's only if they come over here that it's a problem. I like how it's the moment I say it, it happens. Quite a bit of dogs, though. They're attacking from all these different angles. Oh, thank you. Naomi, thank you for the sub. Oh, hey. Wait, how did I have so low health? Oh geez, I didn't even see my health all that time. So much for being aggressive. Well, big F because that was pretty dumb on my part. That or I zoned out or something. I thought I was full health when I got back. But I guess not. I think I'm pretty close. From my understanding, I needed to burn the tree to get home. And I'm about to go do just that. So presumably that will allow me to finish the game. But we will see. Yeah, it would be day 40. Which is probably good because I admit I've been kind of out of sorts today. My intention is to go to sleep early, and then that way I'll be wide awake for Among Us tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure who's gonna be playing tomorrow. A key on a key ring. Roots entwine the cottage interior all the way to the ceiling. I think what I've listed for it is kind of out of date. Because from my understanding, Relia won't be able to make it, but I think Rusty will be. Taco's putting it together, and it looks like we do have a good number of folks. Photo of a family. So it should be a good bit of fun. Oh right, I need to go loop around, then I can get there. But yeah, apologies for being a bit out of sorts tonight. It's been... I'll be hopefully back to normal tomorrow. What are you saying there? Photo of a family. The cripple pulls the photo close to his face. Poor woman. He points to the old woman in the photograph. She was left alone when her daughter lost it entirely, ran off into the woods with her kids. Old lady was devastated. I don't know what became of her. The lads would say that even with her legs not working properly, she crawled into the woods looking for her daughter. That was about the time our fields were getting flooded. Even a healthy, strong lad would have a hell of a task getting through all the water, not to mention an old woman who could barely move. I think Stizzle's gonna be there tomorrow. At least I was pretty certain Stizzle is. Oh, it's just coughing and sneezing, that kind of thing. And just feeling a bit worn down from it. It's the kind of stuff where you just take some over-the-counter stuff, rest up, and then you'll feel better pretty much the next day. Huh. I didn't know using the oxygen tank would be like having a hallucinogenic mushroom trip. Huge rusty barrel, judging by the smell, it still contains a lot of good gasoline inside. Oh, my character's hallucinating. He's got one of those dreams. Probably means I'm gonna get chased by something bad. Called it. Open. Have you tried Open Sesame? I guess saying open worked as well. Oh, it's one of those metaphorical people at the door. Oh, they mix it up. Now there's a cow. Or I guess an ox is more accurate. Hey, I've got an axe. It's almost guaranteed I'm gonna be attacked by, like, some black chompers. Oh, and that's just lovely. This entrails all hanging out. It's getting worse over here. Makeshift barricade blocking to the entrance to the basement. Someone or something is trying to break through from the other side. What the hell do you think you're doing? You'll kill us all. Get back to digging. Wait, was digging an option here? Well, that's lovely. This is a pretty long way. I wonder if it's one of those dang-fangled infinite ones. You keep going down it until you turn back and realize you've only gone 3 feet. It looks like it's looping. Nope. There's actually an end to it. Aha! It's one of those things where we're trapped now. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Can't even see anymore. That's the downside of being a mutant. That's certainly a great dream to make anyone claustrophobic. pile of empty rotten wooden crates overgrown with small roots. Barrel's valve is rusty, but seems to be working. Judging by the smell, there's gasoline inside. I grab the valve and try to turn it with all my strength. It suddenly breaks. Gasoline starts to leak out the barrel. It slowly flows down the tunnel. Dead end carved out by the roots. I guess I don't have to worry about breaking that barricade. I feel like it'd be more dramatic if I had a match. There we go. We've sent you a present, talking tree. Hope you like it hot. I like how my torch survived the swim underwater. I just put it in my pocket while I was swimming. The huge tree will not yield to the flames so easily. It tries to smother the fire with its roots. It should all be over tomorrow. Wow, that's a lovely sight. Well, I hope you do well, talking tree. I'm gonna just peace on out. Oh, hey, Cripple, you get a front row seat. The Cripple's blind eyes stare hypnotized at the huge flame consuming the tree. It's as if the old man could see everything clearly now. The orange fire illuminates his pale, motionless face. Oh, okay. It's just the same thing. I mean, if it's the white lady, it's, she's not going to be alive for very long. This is probably why you don't get fire-themed stuff in Hollow Knight. Oh crap, it's those vines. Those are the vines that killed me when I wasn't paying attention. Ah, you can still hear their screams on the wind. Well, I have like still a full day left to do things. So, might as well head over to the radio tower. Or at least try to. Like, we might run out of time, depending on how much there is. But hopefully, we can make some progress. Oh, that's the person that decided he wanted to bring scrap metal to eat, and then died of starvation. Oh, well, this is definitely creepy. But hey, a radio tower. Fence has been torn to shreds. Oh, it's an alternative to burning the tree? I regret nothing. Except that I have no more trees to burn. After all, if you can't get out of the woods peacefully, set it all on fire. They're sleeping, but any noise can wake them up. How about this kind of noise? Oh hey, is it the snail? Is he here to be our radio host? I like how I was joking about him being over here to be our radio host, and apparently he's decided to come over here anyway. Bring back Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, I mean, I haven't streamed it, and I don't think I intend to. It's been a long time since I played it, to begin with. Hey, buddy. Aw, he's dead. How can I have him as my radio host now? Hey, welcome, Tiny Titan. We're exploring a creepy radio tower. Just casually making our way through a radio tower. Of course, all these banshee babies and crows flying overhead. Not really helping with the ambience. Uh-oh. I thought it was like a full-fledged banshee, not a baby. Oh, hey there. Uh-oh. Tagnabbit. My board with nails. My trusty board with nails. A journal from Radio Tower number 2. Okay, so lots of bad stuff. However, we're just going to skip all the lore. Old cassette. Oh, once you get all the tape out like that, that's going to be hard to fix. Whatever. I fire wildly. Oh, it's already 2 p.m. game time. Huh. Ordinary bullets.
Their one weakness. Wow, I like how Shaky Hands does seem to have some problems. That's a lot of Banshee babies. That seems a little morbid. Besides, who really wouldn't answer anything other than, like, old age? Pass away peacefully in your sleep or such. I mean, I don't think that there's many people that are lining up to say they want to be, like, strangled or something. Alright, so unfortunately, we're almost out of time. A game time, that is, before night falls. So to play it safe, we're going to head out of the radio tower. It would be interesting to try and explore more of it. But I think I'm more interested in trying to get on the path home. That's true, Vexenix. But I think generally speaking that there aren't really many people that are going to be debating as to the method of death. Or actually that it's going to be something like accidents or violent options in the run-in. Well, there might be folks that have eccentric thoughts of that. I just don't think that many folks are going to have a serious thing of wanting to have a more violent or unpleasant method of death. Prepare well. Oh. that doesn't fill me with much confidence or optimism. Alright, let's just put down some exploding barrels, because why not? Where we rig this entire place to explode if they'll never take us alive. That's true, Cthulhu might be angry. Just a little bit. I still have one more exploding barrel. just put it randomly down. And truthfully, I don't think I'm going to actually be able to line up a shot to be able to hit the exploding barrels. We'll just put down some bear traps because why not? Yeah, he's still alive. I fed him a dead rat. So he's quite happy now. In fact, I haven't talked to him today. I don't think he's got any new dialogue, though. Glad you're back. Ah, poor musician. Since I'll be leaving and never returning. Hey, welcome back, Moose. Well, interior decorating with a little bit of bear traps. After all, I don't know what to expect tonight. But we're gonna try and survive it. I mean, worst case, we don't. And then we just get up the next day and be like, alright, we're going to the tree now. Exactly, Ocho. Exactly. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll lose. And especially if this is supposed to be a terrible night. A terrible night to have a curse. Well, since this is the bad night, hopefully it's just like Five Nights at Freddy's rules where we win at 6 a.m. instead of 8. Oh, that's like already starting out bad. I like how this old radio is now suddenly working to make it as creepy as possible. To make it even better, it's probably not even plugged in. The battery's taken out. It's just like a ghost thing. Why? Why did you do it? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Wasn't me. Oh, someone's like a fire over there. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man. There was some other guy who set your tree on fire. Uh-oh. Dang, it's become like Resident Evil. Hey, by the way, musician, we're gonna close the door. This is too rough for your young eyes. Hey, the tree's ash. It can't want revenge. What's it using? Like ghost magic or something? Oh, I admit, I was kind of expecting more guys. Is this where they like Zerg Rush? Alright, Zerg Rush. 6 Zerglings. They're coming for my farms. Alright. Off my property. You done goofed. Oh, I'm out. Oh crap, that's quite a lot. Uh-oh. That's quite a lot that got killed there. Day 41. Okay, you weren't kidding. It got a bit crazier though than I expected it to. Hey, where's the 3? I hope they weren't like, you burned a tree, now you have to... We're not going to sell you stuff anymore. Oh, that was a lot more fun. It got a lot crazier than I expected it to. Oh, and I don't have any more handgun ammo, so that I can shoot wildly. Alright. Handgun. No, not handgun. Hunting rifle. You're a new thing. I've never used you, but we're going to now. No, it's 8 o'clock whenever the morning starts. That gives you time to get your affairs in order before you head out for the day. Because if you had to spend time repairing things and wasted most of your day, you wouldn't have much time to actually be able to go out and explore as much. So it's kind of a means to give you some degree of safety. Aw. Hey. New journal entry. Ashes. Where are ashes? Come on. The tree burns. I set the roots in the cellar on fire. Fire consumed the talking tree in its entirety. Even now I can still hear it scream, and it seems like the apple was... the cripple... Why did I say apple? I could see an eye there. I had a talking apple that told me to burn the tree. Seems like the cripple was right. The tree is enormous and it will probably continue burning throughout the night. I will return here tomorrow. It worked. Only ashes remain of the tree. I feel I'm approaching the end of my journey. Is it possible? Aw. You poor thing. You just want all the attention. Yeah, the cripple is now the apple. Of course, he has also gone elsewhere. Hey. Oh, that's pretty personal, Ocho. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to decline the answer. Only ashes remain. The colorless goo sips from the cracks in the asphalt. Hey, there's only half a guy there. This guy has no legs. It's a crippled old man from the village. So I don't get like an option to help him, I just get to like the road home. My favorite type of pasta is good pasta. I'm not particularly picky. As long as it's good. Well, poor cripple guy. Alright, we have a good night, Voltaires. That poor cripple guy, he's gonna be having to, like, crawl the entire way here. I don't think I've ever used this hunting rifle. It was always the handgun and the shotgun. Shotgun's really good. Oh, well, this is ominous. Epilogue. An ominous epilogue. I think no, I think she still should have a good bit of food. She actually hasn't been eating all the food today, so it should still be pretty full. But I don't know, maybe her appetite came back. In fact, I'm gonna go check real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looked like she's fine on food. Oh, hey. We made it to a town. My character's probably just like this horrible mutated person just crawling out of the woods. mutely like gesturing as the on his 41 ominous days in Darkwood. He walks into the road and gets hit by a car, and that's the epilogue. And they're gone. They're all gone. Who's gonna eat the bread now? As she says that in like the kind of creepy monotone. And then the stranger played hopscotch on the way home. My first floor neighbor. Good day to you. My place is apparently pretty creepy. Canned jars. I'm taking it. After, potato sacks. And now we have enough potatoes to feed all the villagers. The ones that aren't, like, super dead. Wait a sec. We've got all these mushrooms growing here, too. Alright, well, you have a great night, Luis. Got a postcard from my parents. I'll read it later. This is my staircase. It's been here since I remember. Weird that no one ever tried to steal it. Elevator doesn't work, as always. It's like a vending machine or something. Probably the work of that little punk from the 3rd floor. Let's go rough them up. Someone finally evicted them. Boss. Got any spare change? I do not. Wait. You're waking my kid! Get the hell away. Hey, can I just like come in to loot whatever you have in your house? What, the potatoes are a lie, Kartik? Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. They're still green, even though I've never seen anyone tended to them. Maybe they feed on the discarded cigarette butts? I don't believe any lies. Like, it's pretty ominous. Hey, there you are. Kids from the neighboring apartment block. This is pretty bad. Yeah, this place sucks. Definitely 1-star review. Home sweet home. I don't want to leave my apartment. I should change first. It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. I'm barely standing on my feet. I'll take a bath tomorrow. I've made you some soup. Heat it up. The old trusty gas stove. There is some soup in the pot. Smell fills the entire kitchen. I grab the largest dish from the closet under the sink and pour myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a home dinner. Well, that looks like some decent soup. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's, Oh, hey. If there is, that this is all a lie. Good boy. Man gets home, randomly starts dragging all his furniture. I wouldn't be surprised if this is all a fake. That I never left the forest in all reality. There. That's the perfect kind of arrangement to fend off a bunch of, savages. I don't think there's anything but my bed. No matter how suspicious I might be. Yeah, I couldn't, I clicked on the thing to go in my apartment. It's my bed. The white crumpled sheets look as if I've just woken up. At last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It was a grueling journey, 41 days of human torment. Let's leave. With my last strength, I stop myself from falling asleep. Something forces me to move away from the bed. Did I forget to do something? There's probably something else I needed to do, but I can't do it. I actually can't leave. I went in the basement, but I didn't actually find anything other than the potatoes and a radio. But yeah, I don't want to leave my apartment, apparently, so... I get the sneaking suspicion I have to go to sleep, and then I'll have to redo this. Apparently I went in my apartment too fast. I have looted everything. Unfortunately, I have, none of my keys fit. I don't even have my apartment key anymore. So, looks like I have no choice but to sleep, and then I'll have to try and redo things. Assuming I can replay the epilogue. Oh yeah, I definitely moved things around as much as I could. Like, everything has been moved. Oh, maybe I didn't move the TV. Okay, well then, I can see both things if there's another ending. Because yeah, I've done all the interior decorating. Unfortunately, the only thing I can do is examine the bed. I can't actually move the bed. Yeah, so we'll just go to sleep because I can't... I'd missed something. And then we'll just replay and see what I missed. It's alright, we'll go to sleep. A sedating warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. Yeah, we'll just replay it. Can't imagine anything bad happening. After 41 days, yeah. I mean, hypothetically, since the rustle of the woods stretching away to the horizon kept the stranger awake for a long time. Kevin probably slept during the day when you weren't being attacked. Eventually, the fatigue washed over him, and the man fell into a deep, much-desired dream. Burning the tree opened the road home for many anguished inhabitants of the forest. Only 3 outcasts dressed in old rags and scraps lamented over its charred remains. I guess they were too busy lamenting, and that's why they weren't selling stuff. The wolf finally satisfied his ever-insatiable hunger. After he finished carefully gnawing on every single bone of what remained of the chicken lady's sister, he disappeared into his hideout. He supposedly spent the rest of existence chasing his own tail. Oh, I guess I didn't need to read that fast. The woman living with the chickens left her hut and journeyed into the forest in search of her missing sister. Since then, the chicken lady's house is only inhabited by wild poultry. Well, Moose, with a Lovecraftian forest, it was not going to end well no matter what. The boy with the violin waited many weeks for the stranger to return. One day, the trapdoor leading to the underground opened once again. The little boy traveled through the tunnels, and to his great despair, he had to leave his trusty old violin behind him. Oh well, that is definitely even sadder. I mean, the only thing that would have been worse is if, like, the entire forest burned down with him. Piotrek rose above the treetops in his rocket made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw the Milky Way's stars moving away at huge speed. Wait, I thought we found him dead in the junkyard. This is definitely an illusion. The barricaded cottage at the swamp became a prison for the 3 children. The oldest boy, kept locked in his room following his escape attempt, would long remember his only journey through the woods and the visit in the house overgrown with white mushrooms. Well, maybe it's a dying dream, Piotrek, as he thinks he's actually leaving into space, when the stranger took the boy from the mushroom-infested hut. The old lady who owned the place fell into a deep slumber. When the door to the house opened again after many weeks, only a rocking chair, overgrown with white mushrooms,
was found inside. Oh, okay. It's 12:30. I probably have that entire thing where I'm just misreading it. The inhabitant of the hut at the junkyard went into the woods, following distant whispers. When he was close to his destination, he got stuck between giant tree roots. Soon, hungry birds started to gather over his enormous body. Feeling his impending death, he desperately started trying to free himself from the roots that clutched him. Weakened after a long trip, he failed to fight them off and fell face down into the mud. Moments before death, he saw his reflection in a pool, a huge snail head. He then thought that he'd never had such a strange dream, and he wished to wake up. Yeah, I suppose that could work for the mushroom lady. Yeah, I'm alright. Alright, we have reached the end, so we're gonna try and find out what we missed. No, I don't have... it's not corona. It's just, mild, kind of cold. Like, I have things to where occasionally I just, sneeze and cough a good bit. Darkwood, brought to you by acid. I should be. I mean, it's just something that, taking some cough drops, you know, over-the-counter stuff, and then I'll probably be better tomorrow after I rest. The atmosphere of Darkwood is so great. Like, you don't even if nothing actually attacks you in the night, there's still that kind of ominous sense of things just lingering about. I'm gonna try and get the other end in Epic Luck by replaying the epilogue. But that's what makes this so much fun. That last night with the all the villagers kind of thing, that got intense by the end. Like at first it didn't seem like it was going to be that many of them coming in, and then all of a sudden there's like 30 of them everywhere. Yeah, I think that'll get us towards 1 AM or very close to. And then I'll probably just, if it's like 1 AM, I'm probably just going to end it so that way I can get some sleep. So we're going to try and see what the other ending is. Because after all, tomorrow we're going to have the Among Us stream, so that way, whenever everything goes through with after the playing with Hollow Knight YouTubers, then we'll open it up and play with everyone. Oh, okay. Well, I think Kartik mentioned something in the basement, so I probably missed something there. Like, it's pretty clear that I shouldn't have gone into the apartment that quickly. But I didn't think that I'd be stuck in my apartment after that point. It's the one thing about assumptions. Hmm. Oh, you silly cat. There's something inside a hole in the wall. In the basement? Okay, I'll check the basement a lot more thoroughly this time. Oh, okay. I only pressed it like twice, and that was probably why. Okay, yeah, cool. Like how even in the epilogue they just have the stamina even though they're not showing it. So that you can just constantly be out of breath, running across the field. Yeah, he's got a hat, so he can hide his mutated features. At least I assume that's why. Or maybe it's just a cool hat. Yeah, they're gone. I done chased them off, lady. Sleep. Nothing ominous about that. Oh, jeez. Okay, wait. Ignore the old man. Try to open the metal door and walk away slowly so the lady inside opens it. Oh, walk south? Oh, okay, there we are. Wait, so... Look inside at the fetus. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's definitely... That's not where that should be. I mean, I looked at it, but I thought it was like a baby or something. Good! Alright, so what next? What kind of creepy stuff are we going to be exploring in this wonderful apartment complex? In the wall upstairs, look through the cracks. Okay. Yeah, I'm beginning to understand why I didn't catch this the first time. inside the holes in the wall. Wait, on this floor, is there supposed to be something that I can see? Down my corridor. Okay. Okay, we're not opening our wooden door. Ah, okay, so this is probably it. Oh hey, yeah, I can see stuff in there. That must be the new neighbors. Alright, so what's next? Run down the hallway overgrown with roots. Alright. I mean, this is a bit of a longer hallway than I thought I'd have. And I don't remember renting the place with all these roots. I think I'm gonna have to get the manager to take a look at that. So is this one of those kind of endless hallways? I have to find 70 stars or such to be able to get up the stairs? Oh, it's definitely getting worse. Yeah, it's like the landlords just let this place go. In the 10 seconds I've been home, all these roots are all over the place. Hey, the landlord must have cleared them all out. Okay, so now I can enter my apartment. Home sweet home. Okay, move all the furniture in the north room. Yeah, I don't remember that being in the original brochure for the apartment. These roots are growing from under the floor panels. Some note is lying on the table. A cupboard under it. Okay, a large screwdriver. Well, I mean, it already was pretty suspicious, but the first time I went through here, I had no choice but to go to sleep. Move the flooring in the living room. Hey, there we are. Come on. Got it. Yeah, I just didn't find all of the signs to be able to do anything but sleep. Probably need to get the bedroom key. Let's look closer. Fighting off sleepiness with difficulty, I lean over the bed. The springs creak noisily under the weight of my hand. As I cast my glance on the light brown construction from plywood, I notice familiar features. They are elongated and arched. I can still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the quilt. Look under the bed. I feel a gentle draught coming from the dark gap between the bed and the floor. Reach under the bed. My fingertips brush a thin layer of dust. Coldness, moisture, I'm touching something rough, but my arm is too short to catch it. I think I need to move the bed. Let's do it. Well, it was a pretty eventful night. We'll go with that. Oh, hey. Let's enter. Well, thank you, Edcott. I would have had to do more experimenting otherwise. And admittedly, at 1250, my thing for experimentation is less than keen. Oh, dang. I think my character might have lost a good bit of his inventory. We were never actually doing anything but sleeping at a tree. Dirty, crumpled hair covers the woman's face. She's murmuring in her sleep, clutching a rag doll filled with straw. Face is covered in mud and sticks. It clutches a shiny stone in its hand. The figure is dead asleep. I'm unable to wake it up. So everyone is asleep. They got shiny stones. And corpses. They seem happy even though they're emaciated and dirty. Some of them lie dead. That's definitely not the best place to be. Definitely up the creepiness factor. Pleasant warmth washes over me. That definitely made this as creepy as possible. A man mumbles in his sleep. He's emaciated and dirty, but his face is radiant and calm. He clutches a rusty object covered with old beads. Some weapon? Listen to the murmurs. The man is talking in his sleep. These are only snippets of sentences, single words spoken gently and slowly. It's hard to find any meaning in them. Leave. Without opening his eyes, the man clumsily waves his hand at me, then covers his head with it and freezes. Try to take the metal item from the man. Leave. The man waves his head again. This time he grabs my arm. Without opening his eyes, he turns his head towards me. I recognize him. He's one of us. Try to snatch that. Leave. Can you fucking hear me? I won't let you take her. The man clenches his teeth with the fury of a maniac. Saliva flows from his mouth. It's hurting her. It will tear her arms out. Hit the man and grab the item. Dang. You gotta... Of course, you have to laugh maniacally as you burn everything down. Take this, Cthulhu. Huh. I might not have thought my plan through entirely. I regret nothing. Well, I think I've already killed us all. I don't think there was a path out. Or I might have missed it. Oh, well, I can run. I regret nothing. Dang it, I like how my stamina still runs out. The fire, it's coming! Excuse me. Unfortunate. I guess you could say it was too hot to handle. The truth, that is. Oh, hey, I can still move. I totally got this. Oh, now we're crawling into the fire. Yeah, I don't think we got this. But you can't solve a Cthulhu-esque Lovecraftian evil forest without burning a few trees. And if we burn talking trees, we gotta burn creepy trees as well. Or is it? Until Darkwood 2, a great fire consumed the woods for a couple of days, gradually claiming many of its inhabitants. Yeah, trees are evil, at least in Darkwood. The fire consumed the last road leading to the heart of the woods. The doctor, who did not wake up even as the flames came closer. The three outcasts wearing old rags and scrap who, grief-stricken under the enormous, completely burned tree, didn't even attempt to run. The old lady overgrown with mushrooms who, immobilized in her rocking chair, burned together with her hut. The elephant family, who did not leave their house at the swamp even as the flames started consuming it. Wow, we done killed everyone. The boy with the violin, who remained alone in the old hut at the swamp, without a chance of escape. And this is the good ending. The chicken lady, who set out into the woods in search of her sister and lost the way. This is darker woods. And the last living inhabitant of the flooded village, consumed by the flames at the very end of the road leading home. I mean, I suppose you could say it from a certain point of view, since you're actually destroying the thing that was causing all the problems, I suppose, but not everyone perished. Piotrek did not live to see the fire. Before the flames appeared, he rose above the treetops in his rocket made of scrap. As he looked through the small spaceship window, he smiled for the last time. The Milky Way stars look so beautiful, even now, when moving away at a huge speed. Okay, so he was in fact dead. The fate of the man with the wolf snout remains unknown. So, we basically killed everyone, except we don't know if the Wolfman burned. But I mean, the thing is, if you're playing a Lovecraftian kind of game, you're not getting a happy ending. There are no happy endings. But even so, that is wow, that is the that's a much more dark ending. But then again, they were probably all sleeping like around the tree or such. It's like we had all the people that were there, so it was probably that we just killed everyone. So we were putting people down when there wasn't any hope of saving them in the first place. And that concludes the Darkwood dating simulator. When you decide that you're just not gonna go along with the tree. Yeah, totally. They're going to... Hopefully we didn't burn down more than the forest.
Yeah, I think this is Polish. Oh, okay. So I think that was one of the things where I just stumbled on the guy with the flamethrower first. Still, that was a lot of fun to play Darkwood. I'm glad to finally reach the end. Oh, the doctor was? Well, it did say that that did say in the ending that the doctor was nearby. Okay, well, as long as the Lovecraftian entity isn't going to provide any more lore, then I consider burning it right away a win. Yeah, that is the end of Darkwood, then. So, I certainly think it was Ivar that recommended this. This was a lot of fun for the ambience and everything. I had a lot of fun playing it. I was kind of... there still was a lot that I probably should have done better with, but... even so, learning experience. So, needless to say, tomorrow, 2 p.m., it'll be the kind of like what it was last time with the Among Us stream, with Hollow Knight YouTubers, and then we'll play for a few hours, and then I'll open it up and just basically play with folks watching. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend Darkwood if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm going to be ending in just a minute or two. So, yeah, I'm going to be ending a little bit earlier than expected. I just wanted to try and make sure I got Darkwood finished tonight. And then tomorrow, with anything like Among Us, that'll be the big day to be able to do all the multiplayer. Hey, we don't know what happened to the snail. Maybe the it being dead at the radio tower was an illusion as well. Yeah, it's going to be 2 p.m. Central Time for the Hollow Knight stuff. It's going to be earlier in the day so that the folks over in Europe can be able to join in without it being ungodly hours of like 5 in the morning for them. So, basically, thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun with it, in spite of all the flubs with certain things. But yeah, we'll pick up with Among Us tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll continue with on Wednesday, but I'll try and figure something out. So, needless to say, thank you all for coming. Stay safe, stay healthy, and you guys have a wonderful night. See you next time, or rather tomorrow.